get our challenge for the month of January. I think January has been interesting so far because Aunty Sumbo has been able to achieve at least 2 things on my list. What about you? Have you been able to achieve anything this month of January? Remember that we said each month we'll have something, a challenge to look forward to at the end of the month, and we started at the beginning of the month of January. So I said write down 3 things you like to achieve in the month of January, keep it somewhere safe, and on the last show in the month of January we'll check out the things we've been able to achieve. Now if you're not able to achieve all the 3, it's not a problem. Let's just know the ones that you were able to achieve, and then we'll work on achieving the rest. So I said that the month of January has been amazing so far because Aunty Sumbo has been able to achieve at least 1 out of my goals. So we still have a couple of days before the end of the month. Anything can happen. But before we start the show this morning, let's listen to the instructions of the Smart Kids Show. When we get back, we'll pick calls and I'll talk to you, my amazing friends.
But then one day I learned a word that sight me I could nose. The biggest word you've ever heard, and this is how it goes.
The Smart Kids Show. Put off your radio set when you get through to the show, or turn down the volume on your radio set. No side comments cause it leads to disqualification. No distractions, no whispers, no telling of answers. You have 60 seconds to answer your questions. You can say next if you do not know the answers to the questions, but you are permitted to say next twice. You must be between the ages of 5 and 11 to participate. Answer 5 questions correctly and win a minimum of 5,000 naira.
The biggest word you've ever heard, and this is how it goes. Oh, supercalifragilisticexpialidocious.
Welcome back from that short break. Now we need to pay some bills. But then, let me roll out the numbers for you to call to be part of the Smart Kids Show this morning. The magical numbers to punch on your phones: 0705 5000 949 or 0809 7000 949. Let's pay this bill and we'll be back.
Special word and nucleophility. Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. Even though the sound of it is something quite atrocious. If you saw your life.
Feel better about your life.
32 FM, 94.9, the antidote to depression.
Guys, let's go and get seats at that table with Semovita.
Sorry, this table is reserved for the bride's family.
Do you know who I am? I'm the older brother of the sister's last uncle who married their first cousin.
Everybody wants a seat at the Golden Penny Semovita table. Golden Penny Semovita remains my soup's first choice. It's made from premium wheat and fortified with vitamins and minerals to provide a wholesome bowl food that pairs well with Nigerian soups. Golden Penny Semovita, my soup's first choice.
When you think of Rex Insurance, think of the excellence of cleaning the house to the satisfaction of a typical Nigerian mom.
Okay, you've washed the plate twice. Have you washed the sponge with soap?
Yes, Mommy.
Think of the teamwork in managing your mom and mother-in-law for Omugo.
Honey, Mama and your mommy have gone to the market together. How did you do it?
At Rex Insurance, our values of resilience, efficiency, excellence, integrity, and teamwork have remained unwavering since 1918. No matter your business, agriculture, aviation, engineering, general accident, energy, motor or marine, our values and prompt claims payment are your assurance of our commitment to you. Rex Insurance, you are not alone.
Mommy! I want to watch YouTube.
Not my phone again. Every time YouTube.
Oh, Mommy, I want to watch YouTube.
You want to watch YouTube? Not with my phone. Go and watch TV.
What? There's no YouTube on our TV.
That's before. With the new AUNT'L Smart Router, for just 25,000 naira, you can watch YouTube and more on any TV. Even our own TV.
Really? Yay! Thank you, Mommy.
Oh, you're welcome.
Turn any TV into a smart TV with the AUNT'L Smart Router and watch Nollywood movies, football, and lots more on YouTube with unlimited data for 30 days. AUNT'L, a reason to imagine.
My name is Sarah Omonigo.
My name is Grace Mba.
My name is John.
My name is Omolola Oroyi.
I love 32 FM.
I love 32 FM.
I love 32 FM.
I listen to Smart Kids.
I listen to Smart Kids.
I listen to Smart Kids.
Keep listening.
Keep listening.
We love 32 FM.
Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. Even though the sound of it is something quite atrocious, if you say it loud enough, you'll always sound precocious. Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious.
Cause I was afraid to speak when I was just a lad. My father gave me nails a tweak, told me I was bad. But then one day I learned a word that saved me aching nose.
The biggest word you've ever heard, and this is how.
All right, welcome back from that short break. 070550949, 0809 Those are the numbers to call to be part of the Smart Kids Show. Children, are you ready? Yes, simple questions we've got here: mathematics, English language, science, general knowledge, riddles. Those are the questions that you're going to be answering this morning on the show. So bring on your A game, put on your thinking caps, because these questions, you have to think deeply before you tell Auntie Sumbo the answers. 070550949, 0809700949. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, ma.
Good morning, my darling. What is your name, your age, and the name of your school?
My name is Franklin Ajayi. I'm from Bethel Elementary and I'm 9 years old.
Good. It's good to have you on the Smart Kids Show this morning. Now, are you ready to answer your questions, my sweetheart?
Yes.
Okay, so we're going to start with mathematics. Please listen to your questions. Okay, a farmer has 20 cows and 15 goats. How many animals does the farmer have in total? A farmer has 20 cows and 15 goats. How many animals does the farmer have in total?
35.
35, that is correct. Please, can you spell? And your word is disastrous. Disastrous.
D-I-S-C-R-A-V-I-S-T. D-I-S-T. D-I-S.
You can say next if you don't know the answer, darling.
D-I-S-A-S-C-R-O-U-S.
That is correct. Amazing. Now we move to the next question. Are you ready?
Yes.
Hello, the line is breaking. Now, which part of the eye is responsible for controlling the amount of light that enters it? Which part of the eye is responsible for controlling the amount of light that enters it? I can't hear you clearly. I hope you can hear me clearly.
Iris.
The iris, that is correct. Thank you very much. You tried. I love the fact that you tried spelling the word. You didn't get it right the first 2 times, but then you didn't give up until you got the word. But next time, remember that you are being timed. You can say next. If you do not get the answers today, you can get it tomorrow. Okay? Thank you very much. But I love the spirit. And that is the kind of spirit that you should have when you're having tests, when you're having classworks, or when you're doing, your exams. Okay? When you're asked to spell a word, I'm sure you can write on your question paper, or there should be a rough paper that you can write on. Disastrous. Disastrous. I heard mommy saying, disastrous. Is it that you can't spell it? Yes. Sometimes, you feel you know the answer, but you know it, but you're in a hurry. You just want to spell it and move on. But please, when you hear the word, pronounce that word, digest the word, try and write it down on a rough sheet before you put it into your, final, maybe your exam sheet or your class book or whatever it is that you're doing, please. Okay. I want to believe that for every test, for every classwork, for every exam, you have a specific time to finish. Work within that time, and that's what we try to teach you on the Smart Kids Show. You're being timed 60 seconds, so please try and answer your questions before the bell goes off. All right, thank you very much. 0705 5949, 0809 7949. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, ma.
Good morning, my sweetheart. What is your name, your age, and the name of your school?
My name is Alexander. I am 6 years old, and the name of my school is Bethel Elementary.
Good morning, Alexander. It's good to have you on the show. Are you ready to answer your questions this morning?
Yes, ma'am.
Now we start with mathematics. Now, if Alexander has 64 apples and you eat 19 out of the apples, how many apples does Alexander have left? If Alexander has 64 apples and you eat 19 out of the apples, how many apples does Alexander have left? I heard that. Was that mommy? Was that mommy? Was that mommy? Mommies and daddies, please, I want to tell you. Leave my babies alone. Leave my smart kids alone, please. When you're whispering, you tend to confuse us, right, smart kids? We know the answer. And that's why I had to use Alexander's name so that he can, personalize that question. So, Alexander, you have 64 apples. And you eat 19 out of those apples. How many apples do you have left? What you need to do is 64 minus 19. What would it give you? The answer is 45. Okay? And yes, mommies, please don't whisper. We know how to do. We know our 110th unit. We know addition. We know subtraction. We know division. We know multiplication. And we also know our fractions. So please let us answer our questions by ourselves. Thank you so much. We love you. But this time around, let us do this by ourselves. 070550949, 0809 7000 You try those two numbers you can't get through. Please call 0906 2000 949. Now, if today is your birthday and you're listening, you're lucky enough to call on the show. Auntie SUMBO will personally sing the birthday song for you. Okay, I'm making a special performance for you using my best voice, my big voice. But then if you're listening and you can't get through, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, with the smart kids love you. May the good Lord bless you. May the good Lord bless you. May the good Lord bless you. We the smart kids love you. Happy birthday to you, and we wish you all the best. 070550949, 0809 For those joining us for the first time, this is 32 FM 94.9. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning, my darling. What is your name, your age, and the name of your school?
My name is Owolabi Oluwaseunori. I am 10 years old. The name of my school is Top Rank Model College.
Good morning, Shemilore. How are you doing today?
Fine, ma.
Good. Are you ready to answer your questions?
Yes, ma.
I want to believe that they've taught you the time in school, how to check the time, how to calculate time, right?
Yes,
Good.
ma.
So the first question has to do with time. Are you listening, Shemilore?
Yes, ma.
First question. If a clock shows 3 o'clock, how many hours will it take to show 9 o'clock? Be it AM or PM. Your clock shows... You said what, darling? 6 what?
6 hours.
6 hours. Now you're talking. Now you're ready to spell. Your word this morning is suspicious. Suspicious. When someone is suspicious. I'm suspicious of...
SUSPICIOUS.
That is correct. 2 questions down. We're moving to the third one. Are you ready?
Yes, ma'am.
Please tell me the full meaning of UNESCO. UNESCO. It's an abbreviation. It stands for an organization. What does it mean? Next, right? You say next. Yes. Now we move to a riddle. Are you ready?
Yes, ma'am.
What can you draw with, but you cannot hold? You can draw it, but you cannot hold it. What is this thing? It's a riddle. You can draw it, but you cannot. Water. No, it's actually your breath. And the final question this morning. Okay. Now let me give you the correction to the questions you did not get. UNESCO. These are some abbreviations that you need to know. UNICEF, WHO. These are some of the abbreviations that you might come across. Now, United Nations Educational, Scientific and Cultural Organization. That is the full meaning of UNESCO. I'll do that again. United Nations Educational, Scientific and Cultural Organization. Now, if I ask you what is the full meaning of WHO, okay, World Health Organization. Okay, if I ask you what is the full meaning of UN, it stands for United Nations. We have a couple of abbreviations like that, and as kids you need to know what they stand for. We also have UNICEF. Okay, we have NAFDAC. Okay, these are some of the abbreviations that you might be. We have ATM. Okay, what does ATM stand for? Okay, these are some of the things that you should know at the top of your head. All right, and that's why I infused it into your bouquet of questions this morning. happening. So UNESCO, again, if you're listening to me and it's the first time you're hearing this, UNESCO is United Nations Educational, Scientific and Cultural Organization. All right, 070550949. One more call before we go on this break. Hello, good morning.
Hello.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning. What is your name?
My name is Divine.
Hi, Divine. How old is Divine this morning?
I'm 11 years old.
Wow, Divine, you sound much younger than 11. That's amazing. Divine, what is the name of your school, my darling?
Level KG School.
Good. I love the fact that you're calling. Is this your first time of calling on the show?
No.
Okay. Amazing. Now, are you ready to answer your questions this morning?
Ma.
Now, I'm going to ask you 5 questions, and we're starting with mathematics, okay? Now, what is the fraction, or what fraction of pizza is left if you eat 3 out of 8 slices? I repeat, what fraction of pizza is left if you eat 3 out of 8 slices? Divine, what fraction of pizza is left if Divine eats... What?
3/6.
3/6. No, the answer is actually 5/8. Now we move to the next question. Are you ready to spell?
Yes.
Now your word is photosynthesis. Photosynthesis. I've asked this question time over time. Photosynthesis. Let's go. Yes.
COSY.
Yes.
CHNSIS.
Okay, can you do that again, darling? One take.
CH.
Yes.
O.
Yes.
COS.
Yes.
CHNSIS.
All right, that is not correct, but we move to the next question. Are you ready?
Yes, ma'am.
Now, which river is often called the father of waters and is the longest river in the world? Which river is called the father of waters and is the longest river? Do you have an idea?
Yes, Niger River.
Niger River! But unfortunately, Niger River is just restricted to Nigeria alone. Thank you very much, darling. The answer is actually Mississippi. Okay, Mississippi is called the father of waters. Okay, the father of waters. Okay, thank you very much. 070550949, 0809 Let's go on this quick break and we'll be back.
Even though the sound of it is something quite atrocious, if you say it loud enough, you'll always...
My name is Jumoke. I love the FM. I love the Smartkids Show.
I like calm. It's him be say you like calm. I tell you say he no good for you, but you see they talk cause say you like calm. My pikin. You know say I go always get your back, but you gotta shine your eye well, take carry better thing. Like the new golden penny soya and vegetable oil where they for brand new packaging.
The new golden penny soya oil contains vitamins A, D, and E with omega-3 and 6 and 0 trans fat. They are available for different sizes. Buy your own for retail store where they near you. Golden penny oil. Eat well, live well.
Ẹ̀yin fans mi. It's okay. Ẹ lọ sórí gbogbo ìkànnì ìbánidọ́rẹ̀ẹ́ ní 32FM 949 fẹ̀yìn àsáàpù.
It's okay. When you think of Rex Insurance, think of the resilience of overturning a 4-0 scoreline in injury time. Think of the integrity of frying a bunch of soft golden plantain without tasting any.
Femi, you have tasted more than half of the plantain on the fire.
Think of the efficiency of making a sumptuous plate of afang with just 3,025 naira.
Customer, now 220 naira remain for my hand. I beg, give me periwinkle.
At Rex Insurance, our values of resilience, efficiency, excellence, integrity, and teamwork have remained unwavering since 1918. No matter your business, agriculture, aviation, engineering, general accident, energy, motor and marine, our values and prompt claims payment are your assurance of our commitment to you. Rex Insurance, you're not alone.
Let me ask you a question. What holds you back when you wake up each morning? Is it the uncertainty of how the day will unfold? And as the day goes on, what makes your heart race? Is it the quiet fear that maybe you're not doing enough? And when it's evening, is it the longing for just a little more time? Whatever it is, remember, challenges don't define you, but how you rise to meet them. staying connected to your dreams. That's how you break free from limits. Get unlimited data plus up to 6-hour battery backup to keep you connected without interruptions on Airtel 4G 5G Smart Connect. Visit the nearest Airtel shop to find out more. Airtel, a reason to imagine.
32 FM 94.9.
My name is Sarah Almonigo.
My name is Great Mba. My name is John. My name is Omolola Oroyi. I love 32 FM.
I love 32 FM.
I love 32 FM.
I listen to Smart Kids.
I listen to Smart Kids.
I listen to Smart Kids. Keep listening.
Keep listening.
We love 32 FM.
It's supercalifragilistic.
And yes, we love you too. Now, quickly, I would like to make a correction because of our time the other time. I couldn't do that. Now, Mississippi is one of the longest rivers in the United States, not the world. I beg your pardon. It is one of the longest rivers in the United States, but it's not the longest river in the world. Okay, now, in case you need some clarification, the Mississippi River at 2,340 miles. That's how long it is, 3,766 kilometers long. It's the second longest river system, okay? And it's in the United States. Now, the River Nile in Africa is about 4,135 miles. So you can say it's 6,650 kilometers long, okay? So, Mississippi River is one of the longest, okay, in the United States. So I just needed to chip that in, okay? 070550949. Now, Oba, if you're listening to me, I really don't know what to do because Oba, I know, like every time when I get your message, I'm like, okay, the numbers for you to call to be part of the Smart Kids Show, 0705 5000-949 or 0809 7,949. If you're listening to me and you got these numbers, send a text message and let me know that you've gotten these numbers. Okay? If you try those two numbers and you can't get through, please call 0906 2000-949. Now, how you can't get through to me, because you've been on this for about 2-3 weeks now, I don't know why you can't get through to the studio lines. Now, sometimes it might appear very busy because we have a lot of people calling at the same time, but you keep trying till you get through. If you call my number, I can't put you through to the show because nobody will hear you. Even you will not hear yourself. Okay? So please, the numbers permitted for you to call to be part of the Smart Kids Show, Oba. It's not like I'm trying to, maybe I don't want you to be part of the show. No, I want you to be part of the show. I really want you to get through. But please, the only numbers you're allowed to call, if you're listening to me and you got these numbers, please just send a text and let me know that you've gotten them. Now, I'll call them again. 0705 5000, that's 500030949. Now, if you try that number, you can't get through, please call 0809 7000, that's 7000949. Okay, now if you try those two numbers and you can't get through, please call 0906 2000. Now, the 2000 has 3 zeros. That's 0906 2000-949. I'm taking my time to call out the numbers because you just sent a message that you cannot get through. I should give you another number to call. Those are the numbers that all the smart kids call on to be part of the show. And if you're joining us for the first time as well, these are the numbers for you to call. You want to be part of the show on Facebook? It's at 32FM 949 Fenye. 32FM 949 Fenye. Thank you so much. I don't think I'll be able to pick any call on the show again this morning. Let's do this again. Same time, same station tomorrow. What time is it? 7:15 to 7:45. Children, remember, let nothing and no one stop you from achieving your dreams. Auntie Sumbo loves you. 32 FM cares about you. Have yourself a beautiful day. Bye-bye.
The biggest word you've ever heard, and this is how it goes. Oh, super